A shocking robbery attempt in Anaheim caught on camera. At least 20 people in broad daylight trying to bust into a jewelry store. But this time, the owner stopped the heist in just seconds. Good evening to you. I'm Susan Hirasuna. Fox 11's Matthew Seedorf is live in Anaheim with the dramatic video and tonight's top story. Matthew.
Well, Susan, this was very intense. In that surveillance video, you can see at least 20 people trying to bust through this door right here, many with sledgehammers, until someone inside fired back. A violent would-be smash-and-grab robbery stopped in seconds.
Every single one of them is covered in blood from head to toe.
Watch again as at least 20 people wearing hoodies Thursday evening in Anaheim get out of 5 cars and swarm like hungry.
You know, what legislators will try to tell you in California in particular, and a lot of these Democrat cities where they try to demonize gun owners, is that they'll tell you that the preservation of life, of thugs and people that are going to spend an extraordinary amount of time criminalizing, demonizing, destroying, ruining businesses, running businesses out of cities that is going to be productive and you know, small business owners and people that employ people and pay taxes. We've gotten so far left that now they look at the person that is breaking into the stores, breaking into homes. You know, I did a review video on a Millionaire Morning Show where it was people that continuously broke into this suburban home, and the homeowner wound up killing one of them. Or they were breaking into a garage or something like that to get into the home or something. Homeowner wound up killing one of them. And then there was a conversation amongst people about whether or not he should be charged or not. Because what they are trying to say is that the life of the person that is breaking in is more valuable than the life, possibly the life, and or you protecting your private property and or you protecting your business in this case is not as important. And I disagree. I certainly disagree. One of the reasons why we have so much chaos and confusion in the United States of America and these liberal cities is that there are no consequences and people don't feel like anything can happen to them. The reason why laws and rules are in place is because people don't know how to operate outside of it. And it's not for the law-abiding citizens. It's for the people that decide that they want to break them and then terrorize other people. And over in California, it's one of the things that gives me pause and why I would never, amongst 1,000 other things, why I would never really move permanently to California, even though it's a lot of places that survive, is because they have more precedents for the criminals and they take care of the criminals more than they take care of the people that are tax-paying citizens that abide by the law, that protect themselves. And the gun laws in places like California and New York is egregious. Whereas here in Michigan, well, I'm not in Michigan right now, I'm in Vegas, but in Michigan, where my home city and my home state is, the laws, you have the right to be able to protect yourself. You can stand your ground, similar to how it is in Florida. And you don't have this type of craziness happening in places unless, you know, you have a lot of people that decide that they want to move out of a particular place because, you know, because they don't have the support and it's a Democrat-led city or something like that. But for the most part, when you see stuff like this happening and you see stuff like this playing out, what you're basically witnessing is a failure of the voters to vote in the people that would get tough on crime and that will prevent this type of stuff from happening. Now, look at all of them people. How do you gather what looks to be upwards of 20, 30, 40 people, right, that is looking to break into a place that, look, you see the Benz, you see, it looks like a Pacifica or something like that. Obviously, I see a Toyota and stuff. And these people are hopping out of these cars. Now, you have to understand that these are not their cars. Usually what happens in car thefts or break-ins is that they go and steal another car to do the crime in. That way, when they abandon that car, and they'll pick the best car, obviously, because it's stolen, why not? And then when they abandon that car and they go and split it up amongst each other, when one of these little dudes wind up getting their head took off from the business owner that's not trying to give up their life earnings and savings in one night where people decide that they want to tear it up because they know that they can get away with it in California, then everybody gonna be crying and saying he was a good person. I can't believe it. We've seen this story time and time again. But again, salute to the business owner for defending a jewelry store, because I've seen too many videos and I've done too many reviews of people's smash and grab stores, running in and out, tearing up, and then I see people in the comments actually defending this nonsense and this behavior.
Angry bees outside Elmira Jewelry.
When I watch the window, I see many people. I can't count it.
Inside, store employees run for cover, while outside, thieves with sledgehammers and bags try busting in until this moment. One gunshot and everyone scrambles.
I take my gun, I shoot one bullet, I scare him, he moves it, and the problem is done.
He didn't even aim for anybody. He just... And look, I could see all kind of nice luxury cars over there. I see an Alfa Romeo over there. I see a Mercedes. One shot. Everybody scatters, you set the example, and then hopefully nobody comes back, which we know that, you know, when people target stuff, they've been trying to target something for a long time. But you see how they solve for that? Instead of having police reports, underreported crime, to where they're going to lie to y'all and try to act like, oh man, crime is down in the area and all of that. No, everybody go home. Hopefully you learned your lesson. Let's try not to do this again. Take your sledgehammers and get up out of there. We used to, think about this for a second, y'all. We used to know that the stores, the jewelry stores, maybe this is just a 90s thing, the stores, the jewelry stores, you know, anywhere a homeowner, you knew that it was like a 90% chance that if you got caught, it was going to be ooh-op shebang, take your face off. You already knew that these people already had something under the counter. And so this type of stuff, just running in and banging and stuff like that, this is some new stuff. This ain't like it used to be in the 90s.
The owner doesn't want to show his face on camera for safety reasons, but he and his attorney called the shot self-defense.
He's willing to protect his business at all costs.
About a month ago, another robbery right across Brookhurst. Thieves driving a vehicle right through Basan Jewelry, stealing millions. 2 people arrested nearby, but the other getaway cars still missing. The owner adding new security measures, telling us off camera the crooks stole more than $3 million worth of jewelry.
Everybody should be vigilant and careful. If they notice anything suspicious, they should speak, they should report so that, you know, everybody's safe.
So sad. People, I think, hungry and looking for big...
I guarantee you that some of the same people that robbed the other business was probably coming to do this one too. The one where the store owner shot the gun.
For 30 years, Mohammed Salam has cooked food next to the targeted jewelry store.
It was like a movie.
Shocking situation now leaving many on alert.
They make me scared. I have to protect my business, family.
So far, no description has been given of those suspects, but we counted at least 21 people. We're live in Anaheim tonight. Matthew Seedorf, Fox 11 News.
Matthew.
This is so stupid. It's so unfortunate that, you know, and the Indianapolis police chief, he kind of called it. He said, listen, it's the parents' fault. And it is. It's not just the mayor, even though they make bad laws and bad decisions. It's not just, you know, the governors and all of that create the bad laws that don't punish them. That is also bad. That is horrible. But it is the parents' fault for a lot of what you see happening in the culture today. And nobody likes to take ownership and responsibility of what is going on in the culture. And that is why you see people out of control on a regular basis. And if we don't start to take matters into our own hands to protect ourselves, our businesses, and our property, then what you'll start to see is even more, and it's going to just turn even worse than it ever has before. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description. Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life.